Hello kids, I'm really delighted to share my new book with you. It's titled Falling in Love, and I hope the title makes you really curious about what this book is about. I did fall in love as a young girl when I first traveled to Bharatpur Wildlife Sanctuary in Rajasthan. I think I was 15 years then, and nothing really prepared me for what I was going to see in the sanctuary. The place was just filled with birds, all kinds of birds whom had never seen before. I didn't know the names, etc. And I remember walking down this cobbled path, and the water body was on either side, and there was just a sheer cacophony of calls right all along while we walked. It was an absolutely amazing trip. But what I didn't realize, I think at that time, that probably subconsciously that trip did influence me. It was almost 2 years later when I had a chance encounter of this really beautiful bird, the male paradise flycatcher. I don't know how many of you have seen it. But I watched it for a long time, and that one incident of just seeing this bird just changed me. I mean, it actually opened up new paths for me, where I started connecting with creatures in the wild, with birds, with insects. I started loving being outdoors. I started loving, going on treks. But the decision to share my most memorable moments outdoors was actually quite an accidental one. It was COVID time. We were all under lockdown. And I missed being outdoors. I missed connect with nature a lot. It was a difficult period. And there were many times when I know all of us felt low. And so one day, just to cope with that feeling of being cooped in, of being caged in, and also feeling a little depressed about the news that was coming in from all quarters of the world, I just opened my laptop and I started writing about all the lovely, memorable moments that I'd had outdoors. At that moment, I had no plans of making this a book. I had kind of written it just for myself. But I shared the draft with a few friends, just as a way of connecting, to say that this is the way I coped with my situation. And they started encouraging me to try and bring it to a level of publishing it. And that was the journey of this book, Falling in Love. It's been published by Kalpavriksh with support from Parag initiative. And when it was still text stage, the feedback that I got from everybody who read it was, you'll have to find a really good illustrator for this, an illustrator who can capture your moods, the emotions that you share, the descriptions, that you've written. An illustrator who would also be able to evoke the same feelings in the reader that you are trying to do as an author. And I looked at databases of some illustrators and I zoomed in straight away to Sangeeta Kadur. And I really, really thank her for what she's done with this book. You should actually just buy a copy to see her illustrations more than my text. And I say this honestly. So the book is available on our website and also on Amazon. Do pick up a copy. And I just hope that it might just lead you to also fall in love. Thank you.